leisure the so-called the poor people have. Unfortunately, the thing about it is that as humans strive for it, unfortunately, you are fated. But if you pursue and never give up and cut down on your unnecessary things of material to whatever, I mean, eventually it's gonna come back around, the cycle. I mean, Mother Nature's got nothing against you personally, but when you think, oh, I'll just work a few years, I'm not gonna sacrifice anything, I'm just gonna stay comfort and just do this and do that, and I'm gonna hit. When you think like that, I mean, what do you expect, you know? So, no matter what, however you look at your life, the human gene, the bloodline, if you're rich and stable financially, it means your bloodline paid in sweat, okay? And especially if you're young. There are a lot of young people out there who have it, but problem is if they don't respect it, if they don't listen to their parents and how to control their successes, and they become arrogant, and then they will be crashed. And there are a lot of examples of that. There are a lot of examples of the productive and also destructive. More productive than destructive, but nevertheless, it will come around. Every bloodline will have its turn, unfortunately, to being most righteous or productive, to be most sinful of destruction, as being a killer. Like your bloodline, if you check in the genealogy, they were a killer, they were a thief, they were a drug dealer, seller, doer, as there were also business people, productive and royalty to most respected dignitaries. It's every bloodline. It's just like you're too ignorant, or you don't want to take. You have to take time to study them. So, as humans study the algorithm of stock markets and mathematics and YouTubing, I am the study of Mother Nature, and that is the reason I am a philosopher of human race. So, if I was to make the final point of this, is that no matter what position you may be in life, rich or poor, your bloodline will eventually evolve to becoming. Thing about it is if you become self-destructive and self-pity and never improving yourself for the sake of your next bloodline, no matter what disposition, you could be in prison doing life, you could be waiting death sentence, but it's never too late to reverse the fate, the curse of negativity by simply trying to change and understand that you could become better, even if you're waiting death sentence, even if you're in prison. It's how you spend that imprisonment that will change the fate of your next bloodline. So, while humans continue to invest ridiculous time to ideologies, to financial investment in reaching for their superficial achievements, I just feel I feel sorry. I sympathize, because over 90% of them are really going to lose everything, and you ain't going to have a bucket to piss in, really. And if you look at it as within your loss, rather than your contribution to life, existence, and you look at yourself and twist the life is more valued in your family and your friends or what, if you don't see it like that, I mean, it doesn't matter what next life you live and however you may self-destruct yourself, nobody cares. Because there's always going to be achieved to not achieve, productive to destructive. So, but as long as you just understand and learn and evolve, and then eventually, whether within your current time to your next bloodline, will change the fate of your bloodline disposition. So there are a lot of people out there who may have achieved in great financial wealth, especially through YouTube, but it ain't gonna last forever. And however you handle that, you know, that's up to you. And the ones who are striving to achieve in their early 20s, even in the late 30s, if you don't give up and you continue to pursue, you're gonna be better suited to be a future caretaker because you understand. You went through the struggles in depravity, and this goes in every area. I don't care if it's a simple thing of simple entrepreneurship, making YouTube videos, to having a business establishment, to being a next great artist. It doesn't matter. If you achieve things in your early 20s, you may think it's a good thing. It's not a good thing. It is a bad thing because it ain't going to last forever. Even if you're a most righteous person and you lived a straight and narrow, single woman and faithful and no sin, it will end in 10, 15 years. If you're very aggressive in a womanizer and a drug addict, very aggressive in substance and all that, and spending money and then you're going to self-destruct and you're going to in few years. If you live righteous, you're going to last longer, but that still ain't going to guarantee you because there are other people in line for prosperity. There are other people out there within billions of humans who wants to. So as humans continues to, confuse about and be jealous and have prejudice and have hatred of Mother Nature's giving and taking and all this, there within your bloodline, everybody had different disposition of life existence, poor to rich. So however you handle your current disposition, whether success in financial wealth or not, and how you spend it and what you do will have a great impact in your future bloodline. So for now, that will be the end.